All right, whatever, man. This is good. We're running with this. Framing, mic test, check. This thing fucking tickles. Hey, I'm back. Let's not talk about it.
Where do we leave off? Oh yeah, no more YouTube channel.
So recently, I switched away from eggs and moved back to popsicles. I got a weekend board here. I think the wheelbase is, I want to say 14 or 14.25. No, I think this one's 14. The last weekend board was 14.25, and I just broke it. Started warming up within 5 minutes. Broke it on a flat ground nollie flip. So yeah, I thought this would be a good enough reason to make a video. I have something to make a video about. You know, I've been skating eggs for the last several years, and I kind of swear by them. I still swear by them. They're still really fun, but I wanted to switch back, and I wanted to talk a little bit about why. Those are just like back, and the egg is supposed to be like the 3-foot board, but I could never like actually 3-foot properly on one. The shape on this thing's a little interesting. It's a lot different than what I'm used to, especially after riding an egg. I mean, I've been skating the popsicle for, I want to say maybe like 2-3 weeks now, so I'm already used to it again. It took me a couple days. I have been skating a lot more too though, so we got used to it pretty quick. The nose and the tail on this board are super boxy. I've never really skated a board with a really boxy tail and a really boxy nose. I think this might be a twin shape. It looks crazy looking down because the wheelbase is shorter too. I think the whole length of the board is also shorter. I don't know if those two always coincide or not. If because you have a shorter wheelbase, that means the length of the board is also shortened, or if they just shorten the wheelbase on a lengthened board. I would imagine that they shrink the length of the board as well. It's an 8.5. So it is a little smaller than what I'm used to. The eggs I was skating were 8.75, or no, they were 9 in the middle. And I think 8.75 on the trucks. I would like jump back and forth between a few different sizes and shapes with different specs. So real quick before we skate, I do want to address one little elephant in the room, and I'm not going to over explain. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, just because, yeah, I don't want to be over explaining and like coming off like I'm venting too much. There's one thing that people don't care about. It is your problems. Nobody wants to hear you complain, and I feel like I'm guilty of blurring this line, even though that was never my intention. I mean, it's been 3 months since I posted. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a different place. I miss doing this. Gotten quite the bug again to like go out and skate and like want to get better and progress. So, and just have fun in general. I miss being out. I miss skating. Recently, I have been overwhelmed with gratitude. Like a lot of things have been kind of like just falling into place skating wise lately for me. Yeah, it just really makes me want to like really put more effort into shit. I don't want to like throw it away. And I mean, I guess that's the cool thing about doing this. It's really not as dramatic as what it seems like to me sometimes. It's like, dude, you can just like, don't make a video if you don't want to. And then when you want to, make one. Like it's really that simple, and it doesn't need to be overcomplicated. And I tend to overcomplicate things and overanalyze them in my mind. And you know, that kind of came out in the videos there for a second. In any case, I'm doing exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do. I'm starting to over-explain. So I just wanna skate this brand new board. I wanna review it, talk about why I am switching back to popsicles. All right, I'm gonna warm up on this ledge, get used to this board. The wheelbase is a little crazy. I am gonna have to figure this thing out. Oh, that feels nice. All right, I don't know if this thing slides yet. I haven't tried it. So we're about to find out right now. Oh yeah, it's good. It slides really good. Okay. See how this works. Oh shit! I mean, it worked. Yeah, man, I'm liking this board so far. Can't really tell if, I'm probably so fucking close to the camera. I can't really tell if I like the other wheelbase better or this one, but I mean, this one's fine. Could just be because I'm already used to popsicles, but I will say I do like the extra tail, or the extra room on the tail. Oh shit. The ledge is like at that point where it's so hot that it's like only sliding in certain areas and melted off in other areas. Dude, I keep forgetting which side is which. We're going with that, Jesus Christ. It took me like 5 minutes to fucking figure out the angle I wanted. Fucking hanging on by a thread, Jesus Christ. I clipped. Damn it. What the hell? Just fucking. So oh my God. Dude.
I didn't mean to cause him.
No, you're good, you're good. That was pretty sick. That was dope, thanks. You saved it twice now. That was insane. God damn it. God damn it. I set up this shot so I could fake sit down. It's kind of nostalgic doing videos here in this grass at this skate park. But yeah, I'm kind of dust. It's really hot. There's no shade at this skate park. This was supposed to be just about popsicles, but now it's going to be also about this board specifically, and because the specs are different. The reason why I moved back to popsicles, I just wanted to try something new. You know, I was just kind of over it, and Dylan always kind of gave me a hard time, like jokingly teasing me about, like, you know, when my tricks would mess up, be like, dude, it's the egg, it's the egg, it's the egg. And I was like, yeah, it's not the egg, it's not the egg. Dude, I love the eggs. They're just fun. And it also like feels nice to have like that much extra board in the middle. I don't know why, but I like it. It's definitely not as functional and like utilitarian as a normal board. The one thing that eggs do give me are an unwavering kickflip. A kickflip that's very consistent because of the shape of the nose and the tail. They are narrower, they do come more to a point, so you can just flick your foot straight off the end of the board and it flips. But in the popsicle, I really have to like think about it. I really have to be like, okay, sit back seat, flick later, flick hard out in front of you, and flick straight off the board. Like every part of the movement has to be conscious, but it is something that I can do. Like I don't have a problem with it. But what I will say is that every other trick, all my other flip tricks are just like automatically back. Like I couldn't heel flip on an egg. I couldn't three flip on an egg. And a lot of my lock-ins for grinds were immediately back. I always had a hard time with crooks and nose grinds on an egg. And you know, it's not because of the shape of the middle of the board, but it's because of the shape of the nose. You know, the lock-in was weird because there is less nose around that corner to lock in with. I just wanted to have more of a functional, consistent, reliable trick selection while I was skating. And I was just getting frustrated a lot, not having my usual tricks that I would do when I would warm up on a session. But you know, with all that being said, like this isn't an anti-egg video. This isn't an egg hate video. I still love eggs. I would love to have like a secondary egg setup. They're great for slappies too. Like the shape of that board just slides right into curbs. So this board is a 14-inch wheelbase. The thing I like having about a shorter wheelbase is that you don't need to flick as far up on the board for a kickflip and for like just to ollie into anything. You know, you don't need to stretch your leg out there. But it does mess with certain tricks. I did notice that my three flips on this board were a little less consistent than they were on the one with the 14.25-inch wheelbase. So maybe there's something to that. I'm fine with this. I like this. You know, everything else, like all my grinds, they were working perfectly. I do think I like having a little bit more surface area on this tail though, because like I said earlier in the video, I'm pretty certain just by looking at the board, I didn't measure anything, but by looking at it, it looks like this is a symmetrical nose and a symmetrical tail, and they're both of the boxier square shape. I can't tell if I like prefer it yet or not, but it's not like fucking with me in any way. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I am going to be making an effort to try and post more and make more videos. I miss it. I miss doing this. I miss skating a lot, as in I miss skating more, and I miss skating a lot. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.